Hey, chosen ones, this is Intuitive Anthony doing another social media video. I was just sitting here thinking, I'm off from work, cook me some food and just sitting up late at night. This is when I do my best thinking. And I could talk to God. I could talk to the Most High. And I can really, this is my favorite time of the day, like after I get off. But I was just sitting here thinking to my chosen ones out there. I realized I've moved and lived in a few places after leaving and getting out on my own and finishing high school. I went out and I went to different areas to live, and it's got me thinking. Chosen ones, if you feel like you've hit a wall or standstill, and nothing's really going on, you can't really like the job situation ain't popping, family situation ain't popping, friends kind of got married, moved off, did what they were gonna do, living wherever they want to live, you know, and it seems like you're getting stagnant. This may be what you need to consider. You may need to consider moving because that area, that season in your life may have run its course. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of it in parables, just as Yahweh, they know him as Jesus, also spoke about. Um, you got to see yourself in this way. Think of it this way. This is a good analogy for you to understand. Um, say you are a flower or a plant in a pot. One of the ones you buy from the store that's already started and you just put it in the soil. Think of it this way. You've grown up in this area. You know all these people. You got family there. You had jobs there. But for some reason you've like instead of on the increase, you started to taper off. And you're getting annoyed and you're feeling stagnant and people are moving on and going and doing their own thing. Have you ever thought about it this way? It may be time to move. It may be time to move. Because just like a flower, when you put a flower, it's in a starter pot, eventually that plant gets too big. And you have to pop those roots, pull the plant out of the pot, out of that little pot, pop the roots, and put it in a bigger area with soil so that it continue to grow. What it is that when you haven't moved and popped, when you move to a whole new location, you're gonna have that jet lag from learning new people and new environments, and a whole new being uncomfortable in a new environment. But once that settles down, this is a different area. The possibilities are endless. The people, the interactions, the people you could meet, the friends, the relationships, the job prospects, the networking you could do is all fair game. Then, after some time, your life can move on and grow and get involved in this project and that project, grow and expand, maybe meet the person you're supposed to be with, maybe have that life you've always dreamed of. But trying to grow a plant in dead soil does not work. Even every 7 years, they grow crops in a field for 7 years, and then in that seventh year they let it rest because maybe you fished that pond out. Maybe this pond is tapped out. But the only way you can really do that in chosen ones, I'm pretty sure you either know yourself or you're coming into yourself. There's nothing you can't do as long as you take the Most High with you. You can do whatever you want to do. It's not impossible. And I went off to New Jersey and I wrote 2 books up there and graduated college. And worked, got into my field, met a lot of interesting people. Even had somewhat of a college experience up there where I was at this job that we had to go door to door. And you coming from a kid from South Carolina to being in the heart of Massachusetts, spending Salem, Massachusetts on Halloween, New Jersey, door to door, and then in New York 6 days after the towers went down, flags everywhere. I'm a kid from South Carolina, didn't know nothing about nothing as far as worldly matters go. I mean, I had my own personal experience, but I didn't know about these different neighborhoods and different states and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, that was one of the best times in my life, and I got a lot accomplished. I got 2 books, wrote tons of music that I'm kind of going through the vault right now and sorting through it. And finished college, you know what I mean? So If it ever gets to that point, you might need to change your environment because you might have outgrown the area you're in. That's the point of the video. Do not be afraid to move and change because you might have outgrown where you were and it's time to do something else. Just a thought, guys. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think, or if you have an idea that you would like to have discussed, guys. I'm all for that. And it's Intuitive Anthony on YouTube, guys. And until I talk to you later, guys, peace.